Delicious. Tasty. Yummy. Sweet. Delicious. Spicy. Milky. Delicious.
Welcome to another episode of Ahinke's Cooking Show, Mommy's Recipe Season 2. Ahinke's Cooking Show, where family is everything. My name is Olanere Olakumbi. I am your host today. So let's meet the guest.
Delicious.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Thank you so much for having us. My name is Neveen Dominic. I am a mom to this lovely young lady here and 3 other more children. And it's just such a pleasure for us to be part of the show, to have some bonding time together. So this is a great and exciting moment for our family as well.
Oh, absolutely. I can imagine. Having this beautiful girl right here. I can't wait to hear a lot about you.
Well, hi, my name's Hidea. I'm 16 years old, and yeah, I honestly just love going on this show, bonding with my mom. I think she makes some really nice recipes, and can't wait to see what we're gonna make today.
That's good. That's amazing. So where are you guys originally from?
I'm originally from South Sudan, so this particular dish that we're gonna make today is actually what all Sudanese people eat, both from Sudan and from South Sudan. And I wanted it to share our breakfast because I believe it's so unique. It's the national breakfast that everybody eats, from the president to, the middle, like class person, to everybody. But everybody makes it so different, and I feel like this is like something that represents Sudan. And this breakfast actually is consumed by many people in the Middle East, and even the Middle Eastern people recognize Sudanese people are making this the best, and we call it muzabbat. So it's still like fool, which is consumed by different people in the Middle East, but this is our Sudanese muzabbat.
Oh wow, I cannot wait to try this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be so interesting. Yeah, totally.
It's world famous.
Mm-hmm.
So, what school do you currently go?
I go to Notre Dame High School at the moment, and yeah, I'm excited to graduate next year.
Oh really? How old are you?
I'm 16, I'm gonna turn 17 in a couple months.
Ah, what do you like to do?
I'm honestly really into real estate agent. I want to be like a real estate agent in the future because I really have a love for houses and like the decor of it, I think it teaches you a lot, honestly, just about even how you want to decorate your own house. You can be inspired by others, and even if it's not just house decoration, my mom personally, I know she's someone that likes to throw a lot of events and stuff like that. She's very heavy on like decoration and stuff. So when I look at houses and honestly see all the beautiful decor, in a way it kind of reminds me of my mom. And
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh, I can feel the mommy and child bond.
Something, we watch Selling Sunset all the time, which is like with all the beautiful Beverly Hills homes and stuff like that, and I think that inspired her a lot as well. So I'm just super excited.
Wow, 16-year-old and already knows what she wants to do. That is amazing, and that can only be because you're right beside her. And
I wouldn't take the credit. She has a mind of her own. This is a sharp one. She's very bright.
Not what you tell her, but what she sees, right?
That's true.
Unconsciously, it's happening.
Definitely.
Well, thank you again, mommy.
Thank you. I appreciate
so tell
it.
me a little bit about what you do.
So I am a transformational coach. So I have recently lost about 80 pounds over the course of 1 year and did a full transformation, like physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Like these are one of the things that the pandemic really got me to like stop and pause for a minute and think about my overall health. And I am proud of my journey and also the impact that I make around my family first, and also my friends and people that I'm surrounded with, like random strangers. Like I don't even think they're watching me, like even at the gym, you know. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Tell us a little bit about your business. I know you also have a beauty brand.
I do. So I have Neveen Dominic Cosmetics, which I have started it to empower women. I'm all about empowerment and all about helping people to realize who they are in the inside as well as their potentials, because you can do whatever you put your mind into. And sometimes like society stigmatizes people or labels people certain things. And to me, it's always what matters is those inner dialogues you're having with yourself, what you see when you go in the mirror, whether it's about your beauty, your body, you know, so those type of things. So I'm really huge on transformation and super excited to see people grow and, you know, progress.
Right. Look at your daughter, of course. Look at you.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have you on the show. I know that you're one of the biggest influencers in the Sudan community, and I want you to grace us with your divine recipe. Please, let's head over to the kitchen and create some amazing
Yes, I am so excited. Come on, Hadia, let's go. Even if it's not, you can get it started. So there we go. Like chopped garlic. So we're gonna put that in there. So you wanna kind of, you can help me stir. And then now I'm going to add our food. Crushed flour, baby. It's just right over there. If you can pass over pressure.
One of my favorite dishes has to be this pasta I make 24/7.
Delicious.
Welcome to another part of this episode. I have here the Dominic family. They would be cooking us food. They'll act a fool.
That's right.
I'm really excited. I would let Neveen here take over the stage. Remember, Ahinke's Cooking Show, this is the place where we build bonds, create memories, and raise the next generation. So please.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Sudan. So today we are going to make this dish called ful. It's basically fava beans, and this is the main thing that we're making. And we combine it with a bunch of different ingredients. We have fresh ingredients, we have some herbs, we have really amazing things that you can spice it up, and you can make it differently. It doesn't have to be made exactly the same, but I was gonna share my secret with you. My family absolutely love it. Me and Hadia like have bonding time where we make this together and we eat it in the morning and then just watch our Netflix marathon all day. So you can also put it in the fridge, come back and warm it up. So let's get into it. So Hadia, I'm gonna get you to put the pan here on fire and get it started. Okay, that's good. So the very first thing that we're gonna be using is our oil. So this here is extra virgin olive oil. So we're just gonna splash a little bit of it onto the pan. Oil is a fat, so we're trying to reduce the amount. So you just kind of want it to be just there, kind of not getting the rest of your ingredients stuck, because this food is already cooked. So it's not like we're really cooking it, we're just trying to season it in a different way. So we're gonna just kind of let it sit there and let the oil heat up a little bit. So I'm going to just get my wooden spoon to start. Perfect, I will leave that there. So the second ingredient we're gonna use is our onions. So I have here is like a medium onion that was just kind of like diced a little bit. And once the oil is hot and we can see like a little bit that it's like kind of showing it, then we're gonna put that in there, as well as Arabic people love to cook with garlic, so we already have minced garlic that is already purchased, but you can also do like fresh garlic cloves where you can kind of like chop it up a little bit and dice it, or you can mince it as well. So I just want to make sure that the oil is hot, but even if it's not, we can get it started. So there we go.
Good, you can have idea poured in too.
All right, so the goal here is not necessarily to caramelize the onions. It is just kind of to saute it a little bit so then it has that, like, you know what I'm saying, a bit softer and not like a crunchy look to it. So we just kind of get that going. Once we see that all of the oil is already kind of in there, we go ahead. So this is about 1 tablespoon of already like chopped garlic. So we're gonna put that in there. So you wanna kind of, fun.
Another thing is you could just, no problem. I could ask you questions. So idea, do you normally do this in the kitchen with mommy?
Yeah, honestly, when I was growing up, a big influence was like my mom and my grandma. They kind of got me into cooking and, you know, baking. And my grandma was huge on, like, if she was cooking, she wanted me in the kitchen there with her so I can, like, learn to make certain dishes. And fool was one of the first dishes I actually learned how to make.
Wow.
So,
wow,
yeah.
I mean, it's the breakfast, right?
Yeah.
The famous breakfast.
So I definitely enjoy making this with my mom. And, yeah, she adds really nice seasoning to it. And I feel like it tastes really good.
Can't wait. I can't wait to try it. Okay, so are we putting in next thing? You want to start it?
okay, sure. We take over here. So we're still just kind of trying to get the garlic to cook a little bit because we don't want the onions to be kind of crunchy. We're gonna turn this into a nice little paste.
It's a paste.
So just, yeah, like we're just gonna kind of leave it for another maybe 45 seconds or so. You can just kind of also leave it there. So we're gonna add this. But before we add that, so I'm looking for my chicken stock actually.
Oh, it's ready.
Oh, all right, thank you. All right, so we are going to add a stock, which this one is a chicken stock, but you can add also vegetable stock. So I start by just kind of like diffusing it a little bit into there so then it's not like clumsy, and now that it's sticking a little bit at the bottom of the pan, that is actually perfect. So we just kind of like break it apart because some of it has a little bit of extra sodium. We don't want it to be like too salty and things like that. So this is actually exactly how you know it's ready because it's kind of sticking a little bit. So I'm using only half of this cube, and then now I'm going to add our food. So this one, you can buy it from the grocery store already made. This is one of my favorite legumes as well because it's really high in fiber, high in protein. So if you're doing this like from scratch, so you will buy the fava beans and then you will soak it in water first and then you will drain it out and then you will fill it up in a big pot and it literally cooks for like 8 hours until you get it to this. But since we don't have 8 hours in the show, so we're going the shortcut way and we have the one already kind of made in a can and you can find it at the nearest grocery store in your neighborhood. So basically that's what it is, and then we're just gonna kind of stir it up, and you see the stuff that was kind of at the bottom of the pan, it adds a little bit of extra flavor to mix it all up in here. So now what we're gonna do is Hadia's favorite, crush it for us, baby. It's just right over there, if you can pass her the crusher and then grab it.
The crusher.
Yes, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna crush everything. So go for it.
So mommy,
Yes.
can you share with us one of your favorite moments together?
Our favorite moment will be definitely New York. When we first went on our vacation / New York Fashion Week was Hadia's first time being on the runway. So we had a lot of fun. We stayed in New Jersey. And
It's pretty close by.
and then we were kind of like taking the train and the bus and everything. It was really fun.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
that's
great
definitely a great moment, I will say. Don't you think, Hadia?
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I got to miss school. That's always fun.
Oh my God, yeah, her friends kept on texting like, I can't believe you're in New York, we're in class and it's freezing, you know, and then we're out there having a good time.
Yeah, it was
Okay, I'll just take over for you. So this could be a good workout, you know, it could be also like a stress reliever because you're kind of like pressing it right down and you can just kind of get it because the beans become a little bit more like pasty, not like you have it like one like that. So then we're crushing everything in there. And once we have it all crushed, we're gonna put in our two main seasoning. We use cumin. That is like the main thing that makes our food different than all the other Middle Eastern ones. So you can just put in like a pinch or so. It all depends on how you like it. Some people like more, some people like less, so then we can just put a little bit. And then we also add like black pepper. So if you want a little bit of a spiciness into it, so you can add that. I'm only gonna put a little bit because of course it also adds a really delicious flavor there. So we can just put that and then we just kind of mix everything else up. And there you have it. This is part one of the main thing, which is our food that we have at muzabbat. So the second part is really the easy part and the little fun part. So for the most parts, we've already chopped up all the fresh veggies that you can have. So we have tomatoes, we have cucumbers, we have boiled eggs, we have green pepper, and then we also have fettuccine cheese because this is like our signature Middle Eastern food. So we're big about our feta cheese. So what we're gonna do now is we are gonna just kind of take this and put it into our plate.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we're done with the first set.
Yes, we are. And then what we do is we just kind of like make it almost like the paste at the bottom of it because there's going to be other ingredients that are there. So I'm just going to put the remaining down there. And I'm going to start also by cutting the onions. So we're not going to cut like too much, just like a couple. Not only does it add like, okay, that's more than a couple here. So, Hadia, would you like to cut it up?
Sure.
Okay, let's grab the knife. Show your cutting skills, girl. Let's go. So we basically like mince it into little bits. Make sure you go all the way. Perfect. Good job, Hadia. Way to go. So basically, Hadia is going to be doing that. So if your family is a lot like our family, we have like really, really picky kids. Like one person doesn't want this, another person wants that. So that's why it's really, you know what I mean? Like a great little display so you can pick your own. So the paste is made like this and then people can put it in their plate and then add whichever favorite ingredients they have. In some Sudanese families, they will actually mix yogurt, like plain yogurt with the paste itself. So then this way they have it like as an additional flavor. So we'll leave it that way. I'm just gonna switch places. Thank you so much, Hadia, for cutting that up for us. So we'll start by just grabbing a handful because we wanna make it really nice and colorful. So that's kind of how we do that. Then we have some tomatoes. We just kind of, it's almost like a pizza. You call it the Sudanese pizza, if you'd like. And then we put in a little bit of the cucumber. And as you can see, you can add more or less depending on how you like it. And then we have our green peppers. So as you can see, you can get pretty loaded real quick. And then with the eggs, we're taking the one egg. I'll just chop it off over here because it is on camera, but back home we actually just go that way also with our hands. So you just kind of like chop it off in no particular way or whatever because it's all going to the same place. It adds great color and this is a nice way to add additional protein into the food.
So Adia, if you had to eat one type of meal every day for the rest of your life, what is it going to be?
Oh, God. I really do enjoy food, but I actually think one of my favorite dishes has to be this pasta I make 24/7.
Oh my God,
my
it is
mom.
very true. Like I come home and she always has that pasta.
It's
Oh,
honest.
wow.
Like,
What is it made it for the rest of your life? Every day you eat it.
yeah, I actually cook it like almost a disgusting amount of times. Like, I don't know, I just don't get tired of it. But I just like, I have my shrimp in there, my spinach, and my mushrooms. Because, my mom loves her vegetables.
I sure do. I do love my vegetables.
That's why you look like this. Trust me. It's always 80% of the food.
Yeah, 100%. It's 80% food, 20% workout, of course, 100% mindset. So I also just added the feta cheese and just kind of sprinkled it in there. Then we take the cumin again and then just kind of sprinkle it on top of all of our veggies like that. I'm not gonna add the peppers, but you can do pepper as well. And then we take the rest of our oil and then voila. We just add a little bit. I try not to put too much. And this is what you call muzabbat, and there you go. And that's the Sudanese way of making muzabbat food.
Wow, this is wow.
Isn't
This
that something?
is so healthy. I
It
would eat
is.
this every day.
And it's hearty. Unlike Hadia, if I have to live with one food, this is it. This is what I want because it has
It has everything, all
And
the
then you
protein,
also
the
eat it with
veggies.
bread. You eat it with your
Naan.
pita
Oh,
bread.
oh
Look
my
at how
goodness,
light
perfect.
this is. A whole one, like the biggest one, this is like a quarter of it, is 100 calories. Amazing with the veggies and everything. It's totally perfect.
Now that's the wellness and nutrition coach
That's
part
right.
of you.
Definitely. So there you have it. This
That's
is it.
awesome. Oh, nice. The food is ready. We've come to the final part of this. Let's go into the dining table and eat. I can't wait to try it.
I can't wait for you to try it.
Delicious.
Welcome to the final part of this episode. Wow! Oh my god. It's the smell and it looks so good. I can't wait to try it.
Oh, it's gonna be delicious.
I'm really excited. This is my first time. I'm going to be eating food, and as I said, don't be a fool.
Not that kind of food.
Not that kind of food.
Yeah.
So yes, please let's dig in and try
Yes,
this meal.
absolutely. Hadia, do you want to do the honors? Let's show our friends here how to do it.
Okay, so I want to make sure I take every single one of them so I can try it all.
Absolutely.
So here you go.
Okay. So, and you get the contrast as well, right? In terms of the texture and the heat.
Yes.
Because you get hot, the beans itself is hot, and then the other ingredients is cold. So then you kind of get a little bit of a contrast. And
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it and pass it. Maybe I'll just switch it so it makes it easier for you. Okay. Bon appetit.
Let's try this. Whew.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch them, see how it's done. So I
There
don't
you
mess
go.
it
And
up.
then, I'm sorry. I know I made it, but man, this is good. It's good, okay?
She can't even wait for me.
I'm sorry, I was just have to
made-
dig in right away, you know what I'm saying? So it's really,
Oh,
really
wow.
awesome. And you can get all of the ingredients together, so you get the cold, the hot together.
This is really good. This
Thank
is
you.
really, really delicious. I like that I can still get like the flavor from the beans. And even though like I also like how the cucumber just cools everything down. Like I can taste the
See,
cucumber.
just like Ahinke's kitchen, when you get your pepper soup, they give you the little cucumber to cool it down.
Uh-huh.
That's what's up.
That's true, that's
Yes.
true.
And don't feel, not be like scared.
Nice. All right, so
What do you think, Kadia? Are you enjoying
what do you
it?
think?
Oh no, yeah, I really like it, you know, never disappoints.
Of
And
course.
the flavors are just really nice, especially in the beans part of it. I really enjoy it, yeah.
Cool.
That's good. So, good job, mommy. Good job, Ahinke. Thank you for introducing us to your delicious meal. I love it. I cannot wait to try this at home.
Absolutely.
I cannot wait to try this at home. Thank you so much. We've come to the final part of this episode. Thanks to our collaborators, thanks to our sponsors, thank you to the community behind this. Please do follow Ahinke's Cooking Show on Instagram, on Facebook. We have our website, show.ahinkeskitchen.com. Thank you for watching this episode. Watch out for the next episode. See you. Bye.